Hello from the Tracker Travels. So today I'm going to give you a little look at our Fiat 500. This is our tow car for the motorhome, commonly known as a Toad. This is what we just referred to as our little baby Fiat that we pop on the back of our Fiat Ducato, our auto trail tracker. We bought this just over a year ago, January 2022, when we realised that for some of our longer trips we'd like to pitch up and maybe go and explore a little bit further from the campsite, and having a little car with us with the two fur babies would take us a little further afield and allow us to see some things we perhaps wouldn't ordinarily get to do so. So I'm going to explain a little bit about the car, which model we have, the A-frame, where we got that from, and how we go about hitching it on. And I might pop in a little bit of footage of when we last took the car with us. So this is our Fiat 500S. This is a 2014 model. It has come up now to 36,000 miles. So for a 9-year-old car, this has done very few miles. It had a previous owner for 7 years before us and was a dealer car just before that. This is the S model, so it does come with the sportier trim and body kit, the nice alloys. Quite like it in this cherry red colour. So looking at the front of our car, you will see that there are some fitments just down below the number plate, these brackets, and these were fitted when we took it to Total in Stoke-on-Trent. Total are specialists in A-frames and accessories for caravans and motorhomes, and they did a superb job really of fitting this into the car once we'd bought it. So at the back of the car, you'll see that we added our little decals for the two dogs and our little Instagram sticker. You'll see that the number plate surround is from Total, and this is quite a clever little device because these parts pop out. It means we can take this number plate out and we can pop in the number plate from the motorhome. So in the boot, you'll see we've got that number plate there. That is the one for our tracker, and we just pop that in when we're on tow, and you can see that our Total frame folds up nicely into the boot with all the accessories, and this is the supporting bar. And when we're ready to go, we just lift this out and take it round to the front of the car. It also leaves us a little bit of room when we're out and about on our holidays and our travels to pop little bags and bits and pieces in, so isn't too inconvenient to have with you. And while we're here, you can have a little look into the back of the car. We always take a pair of wellies with us, dog beds for the travels, and you can see through to the front. So looking inside the tow car, you see it's got quite a sporty look to it. I quite like the red trim, the sport seats, the sporty gear stick and steering wheel. This is a 1.2 twin air. It's got the city mode, which is a little button here that is for the lighter steering, and handles quite well for a little car. Gets us about, and we keep it ticking over at home with little shopping trips and short runs to the garden centre and such forth. But it's a very economical little car, and I think this little city mode button helps with that as well, with the fuel efficiency. But very smart inside, quite spacious. And the fur babies have got their little beds for when they're in the back with us. So one of the things to point out is the braking system. You'll see that this little device has been attached to the brake pedal, and that goes out the front of the vehicle. So when we attach the tow car to the motorhome, we pop a brake attachment at the front, which is a cable that runs from this foot pedal all the way to the A-frame, there's a little breakaway cable like you'd find on a caravan. And what we also do is we put a little bungee strap around the brake pedal and tie that to the seat as well as a backup should it be needed. That supports with the braking system with the momentum braking that you get from the motorhome as you go. So it's really important that you have made sure that that brake pedal is attached and that you attach the brake cable from the A-frame to a little spike that we've got underneath the front of the front spoiler, and that puts the braking system together. What we've then got is a little electrical system, and I'll pop the bonnet for you and show you, that connects out the front of the bonnet to the electrics on the A-frame so that the lights on this tow car replicate that on the motorhome when we're indicating braking, reversing and so on. So this is the electric hookup that sits in this part of the engine bay when we're not towing, but it hangs out through the front and connects to that A-frame so that we can run lights. So this is an affordable tow car. This is a £30 a year tax for the vehicle, and we've now paid that twice. We've had a MOT done since we bought it, and a full service was done back in January this year. At that service we needed some new wiper blades, and we have put on a new battery onto the car, so that's all good to go. But as we're using it more, hopefully that battery will do a bit better than the original that they took out. So to be fair, it had lasted a long time, but we've now got the new Bosch battery fitted in at the front. And there we go. That's our Fiat 500. Cheap to insure, cheap to run, and a good little addition to our motorhome travel.